Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. Welcome back now here in London. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Uncorks one for Davis. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
They go play action with Lawrence. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And unable to connect, incomplete. I give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Here comes Carter. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 46 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9. To throw, Williams. Flush to his right. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw is Williams. Buying time to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jags are right back in this football game. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They go play action now. Lawrence. Pass caught. Hits Davis on the crossing route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Lawrence being chased out left. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bears take over. Wide receiver Keenan Allen bringing out the rest of this offense. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Play action. Now Williams. Rolling to his right. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Now he steps away. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down?
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. On the move to his left. And Allen's got it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Keenan Allen with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 21-10, a minute 50 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Here's Lawrence. Pass complete, Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Down the sideline he goes.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Now Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, it's Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is 3rd and goal.